Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Amanda Sarai and happy 9/9 portal. I am so excited to be back here. So 9 is a very powerful vibration. September is always a power month because it holds the vibration of 9. So happy birthday to all my fellow September babies and the Virgos out there like myself. My birthday was on the 5th, so this past Tuesday. So this is a really beautiful energy to be working with because it is the number of completion. It is the final number in the single digit numbers, so it holds a pretty powerful vibration. So all of us, regardless of when our birthdays are, can tune into this energy and to really harness it, especially on the 9/9 portal, to really get anchored and clear about what is coming to an ending or a completion in our life, what phases, what cycles are coming to completion. So this can be energetic, it can be emotional patterns, thought patterns, ways of being and living. It spans the gamut as far as what this can look like for you. I just saw 144, but it is going to very much relate for many people to these deeper energetic emotional patterns, because this is what we've been working on clearing and transmuting the last however many months, however many years you've been on this journey, if you are. And if you're just beginning, well, now is a beautiful time to really begin to tune in to the way the energies around us work with us, the way they work through us, because we're all connected. It's all energy. So when we begin to attune to the portal days, so like 5/5, that's all about change. 5 holds the energy of change, and then it's amplified by the double number. So all of these double number portal days amplify the energetics of that particular vibration. So it is a beautiful day to tune in. So if we're just going to get really practical about it, this is a day to get clear and centered within yourself about who you are, what it is you want, what it is you're ready to let go of, especially with this completion energy. So to get just really grounded and practical, it can be a beautiful day to journal and meditate, to really hone in on your practices, your daily practices, like breath work. Breath work for me has been a big thing. It's been a game changer. And if I don't do my breathwork practice in the morning, I feel the difference. It really helps to clear and shift the energy. So I make a point, no matter what else is happening, to get grounded, get centered, and specifically to do my breath work. And that helps me to go into meditation, feeling more clear, feeling like the monkey mind is calmed down. So this is something that you can feel into. Also lemon water, non-negotiable for me. So getting clear on just your daily routine, because actually with the energetics of the end of 2023, staying very centered and grounded, anchored within yourself is going to be very important, because there's a lot of powerful energies that are coming through. I've been seeing quite a few aligned numbers as I've been saying this. A lot of powerful energies coming through to clear out the old. So if we want to build the new, we have to clear out the old. So this is very much within, but it's also in the collective. So we're going to see a lot coming up in the collective, a lot of distractions in the form of whatever the heck the latest news headline might be, for example. But the task is to really stay within. We don't ignore and deny it. Denial is bypassing. We don't deny what's happening in our reality, but the number one task for each and every one of us is to stay centered in our own energy field, to not get pulled outside of us, and to be scattered and fragmented in our focus, in our intention first and foremost, in my humble opinion, should be to stay in peace, to stay in a vibration of peace and love and harmony. As much as possible, things are going to happen, yes, of course. But when we can stay anchored in that vibration, as within, so without, it has a ripple effect. And this will impact the people in your immediate sphere. And it will collectively, the more of us who do this, it will amplify this energy. So as much chaos as we are experiencing, as much destruction of the old that is happening, remember that that is necessary so that we can create the new. So to stay so clear in your own vision, your own purpose, and your own energy field first and foremost, because that is going to assist us in manifesting and creating in alignment with those higher frequencies, what it is we actually want to experience more of, which would be abundance, expansion, beauty, magic. Infinite possibilities exist, right? So we have to stay in a frequency that allows that level of expansion to flow through us. So the energies coming through are very expansive, which is a beautiful thing. That's the name of my core program. And for that to happen, these expansive energies will call us inevitably to clear out the old, because we need to have space for this expansion to come in. We need to clear out our frequency field of all of the constriction energies that are not a match for that expansion energy. So when it comes to the, what are the energies related to constriction, fear, anger, anything that will literally constrict your energy field, shoulders slumped over, helplessness, hopelessness, falling into the self-doubt, the guilt, the shame, the resentment patterns. So this is what we're being called to bring into completion first and foremost. And it could be that the completion energy is having a ripple effect into your external reality, jobs, relationships, places of living. You may have outgrown a lot of this, and this is part of the process of personal evolution, part of the process of personal expansion. The more we grow, the more we embody and anchor in these higher frequencies, the more we're going to be really clear on what is an alignment for us and what is not. So to stay really clear with ourselves, with our intention and our vision about what is in total alignment for us, which will help us to get really clear on what is not. And that is what we get to bring completion to. So this powerful energy being doubled today, I do encourage you, the energy of 999, I do encourage you to really sit with this inquiry, this self-inquiry about what is coming to completion. What endings are you experiencing? What are you claiming as ending for yourself right now? Because that will allow the new to come in. So it's a beautiful energy. And also we are still in a lot of retrograde energy. Mercury retrograde, Venus has gone direct, but Mercury will still be in retrograde for another 5 or 6 days or so. Fully, then there's the shadow, of course, but this is a really beautiful time to review and reflect. That is what the retrograde, Mercury retrograde, is for. It's more for that retrospective reflection. So it's actually beautifully enhancing this energy of helping us get really clear on what gets to end, what gets to go, what gets to be done. Because new beginnings, they might bring a little bit of anxiety, but anxiety we can reframe as excitement, because new beginnings bring new possibilities. It's very exciting energy to be in. So let's embrace all of the beautiful expansive energies that are coming through and stay really, really grounded within ourselves as we do so. moving forward over the next several months, who knows exactly, but there's going to be, I mean, look at the whole past year, especially since 5-5, these new Earth frequencies have been anchored in. I've discussed this in a number of videos. I really felt with the supermoon last week that we were really fully entering into new Earth energies. I literally said, like, the Piscean age is over. You can go back into that video as well. And the card pull in particular was very much for the next however many months, even years perhaps, because it was really speaking into the much bigger picture of what is happening as we enter the new golden age, because that is exactly what we are doing. So here we have the 9-9 portal coming straight after to get really clear on what is not coming forward. And I just saw 111 11 when I said clear. So yes, that is the energy. So we get to leave all that behind, wash ourselves of that old energy. So it's a power month. It's the last stage before a new cycle begins. So, you know, 9 is the number of creation. It holds a very powerful vibration when you look at numerology, when you look at it through the spirituality lens. It's a very powerful vibration. So I wrote a bunch of notes regarding number 9 that I want to highlight because it just speaks into the power of the vibration that this number holds. So when you add up, so it essentially speaks into the sum of the totality of all creation. Nikola Tesla talked about 369. I don't remember that quotation off the top of my head, but the power of the 3s, the 6s, and the 9s. So 3 and 6 add up to 9. But this is really, the gateway of completion is really harnessing this powerful energy of the totality of creation that has been. So we are integrating all of the energy, all of the wisdom that we have learned, and we are now moving forward with that empowered and embodied version of the energetics of the wisdom, the wounds that turn into wisdom, the lessons that we have learned, right? So the 144 is a big number in the spirituality, and of course I have that in my, so the 144,000 frequency, when you add up 144, even 144000, you get 9. So that is a really beautiful relationship to lean into. And there's 360 degrees in a circle. Obviously the 3 and the 6 add up to the 9 plus the 0, but of course it's still 9. So that's really about cycles. So we look at the circle as a cycle. So this is about completion of cycles. So again, it's not just a completion of, you know, whatever we've done in the last year. It's very much about major cycles and energies being cleared and completed. So personally, but also collectively, we are ending a massive cycle. We're talking a 26,000 year cycle. So when we're talking about the ending of cycles and entering a new age, it's this really, and you know, we can get finicky about dates, that's fine, but what we're being called to really tune into is the energetic frequency of what is coming through us, because this is happening from a galactic level. This is happening through the solar codes that are coming into our planet as well. So if you want to get nitpicky about dates of the Aquarian age and so on and so forth, that's your thing. The Pisces supermoon was very significant in my humble opinion, and it was reflected in a couple of other people's shares and the insights that they were getting, and that this really was the end of the Piscean age, the start of the new. So it's powerful. I had that thought, and then I read it in a post that somebody else, right after I recorded my video, I saw somebody else post that. So I was like, beautiful affirmation, thank you. There's also 1,040, why can't I say this number? 1,440 minutes in a day. So that's also the vibration of 9. There's 86,400 seconds, which is also the vibration of 9. It adds up to 9. 9 planets in the solar system, traditionally speaking, 36 vertices on a Merkaba. That adds up to 9 as well. So that's pretty powerful, the Merkaba light body. So that's a whole other video for another time, but it is, you know, this really expanded energy field, high frequency sacred geometry that we are being called to activate. So this is, you know, this is something that I have been learning more about myself. So I'll probably share another video at another time when I feel more grounded in that myself, because I don't like to teach from a place of like only knowing a little bit about something, you know. But yeah, there's more and more DNA activation happening. There's definitely this energy of strength and revelation that comes through. So more as we, you know, the energies collectively amplify, there is more revelation occurring. So we get to get really clear on our perception of truth and connection with a higher truth with a capital T that, in my humble opinion, rests on love. So is it fear or love? Is the vibrational frequency behind a message rooted in fear, or is it rooted in love? Constriction versus expansion. These are questions that we get to feel into to hone our own discernment as well. So as we clear what no longer serves, we are expanding into that frequency match for embodying the totality of creation as well. So we are one with the all. This is unity consciousness. This is Christ consciousness. So this is a really, really beautiful time to anchor in to the power that we hold. 9 is a powerful vibration. We are powerful beings. So this is also reminding us that in order to step forward, empowered and embodied in that energy, we get to leave everything behind that is not in alignment with us expanding into our highest potential. So really beautiful energies that we're working with this weekend that are carrying us forward into this new way of being, this new way of living. As we create the new systems and structures, we get to embody the newness of this new frequency, this new expansive reality that we are here to create, because this is what we all came here for, to help create the new, to help shed the light of truth onto what is illusion. Rooted in this inverted matrix, we get to now anchor into the organic matrix of truth and love and light. So this is why we are here, all of us, here and now. So I'm sending you a lot of light and love. If you would like to go deeper with this, I did mention my signature course, Expansion, Journey into Self-Mastery. This is what self-mastery is all about. Mastery of the spiritual realm requires mastery of the self. And in this program, it guides you through the self-mastery and into more of that embodiment of the higher frequencies of ascension. So we can call it embodied ascension as well, self-mastery and embodied ascension. So if you're curious about learning more about that, I will link the links below. I also have my keys to abundance light body activation, so it helps to clear and upgrade the energy centers, chakras within the body. So it attunes the chakras to the higher frequencies in alignment with New Earth, as was downloaded in the King's Chamber of the Great Pyramid when I was in Egypt on pilgrimage. So that came through really beautifully and synchronistically. And last year and this year, it evolved into a very powerful journey guided by the Ascended Masters last year. And then this year, our galactic star family came through. And the transmissions themselves are very powerful, and there's also modules about each energy center, as well as the mythology of the descent and the ascent that is part of this journey. So yeah, there's a lot of magic in there. And finally, stay tuned because I will be hosting my first retreat. So this is going to be women's only for this first one. And I will be sharing details about that in more depth. So stay tuned. But the link is ready to go, so I'll link it here. And this is really going to be a beautiful journey into the self, very much focused on as we descend in the energy of the cycle of the year, we're going to work with that. And on sacred lands that are very encoded with the Avalonian frequencies and Atlantean frequencies. So a lot of Avalon and Atlantis energies will be coming through as well. A lot of crystal energies, hot springs. So I can't wait to share that. So check the links below if you'd like to go deeper, and stay tuned because there's a lot more magic to come. I had so many downloads when I was in these beautiful lands myself. So onward and upward in love and light, and I will see you soon. And of course, thank you so much for the likes and comments and subscribes. So if this resonates with you, I would so love to hear that. I always forget to say that. So I'm gonna keep reminding myself. So please definitely let me know how this resonates for you, what completions you're experiencing, how these energies are feeling for you. So I'd love to have that dialogue. So absolutely let me know. And I'm sending you all so much love, and I will see you soon. Onward and upward.